All right, guys, so welcome back to part 2 of the Dawnless Days campaign on this channel with Rohan. I've skipped 2 or 3 turns since part 1 because, you know, there were just a bunch of rebellions and we were roaming around, quashing one after the other. There was another one that came up here, another one down here. I basically destroyed them pretty easily, and I'm starting this part with a battle imminent right here with Isengard. I'm just going to turn reshade off because a lot of people were like, oh, it's too dark, turn it off. So this is what the game looks like without reshade. But anyway, so essentially it's the end of the turn pretty much. We've kind of made progress on the next tech as well. We've destroyed a couple of rebellions over here. Control is decent now. It's at like -1 over here in this province, East Emnet. It's -3 in the East Fold, so I might move Aylmer down towards Snowberg, actually, just kind of like in anticipation of this maybe potential another rebellion over here. But yeah, the main focus is going to be on Isengard. So this big battle is coming, and it's going to be very interesting. We have a cav-heavy army with the garrison, of course, which is all infantry defending. So let's get straight into it. All right, so here we are, the first battle in this part. It's a big one, 4,400 troops over on the Isengard side, and about 2,600 on the Rohan side. So I'm just gonna quick save this, and we're gonna dive straight in. So the battle has begun, guys. I've positioned basically all my cav over here to the rear of the town. Right, so enemy reinforcements are going to be coming from over there, which means I'm going to basically just send all of my cavalry up to this forest up here. How are you getting there? No, I don't want you to go there that way. I want you to come this way. If the reinforcements are coming from there, then I'm going to have some problems. I've already got big problems, but I want to take care of this very, very quickly. They're going to charge straight into this front line over here, which is totally fine. I don't really want to use any of my arrows for this fight, I think, so we're going to position all of the archers on this side, and I'm just going to reposition the infantry as well. Oh, this is the large army. Oh, okay, hold on. No, you can stay as you are. You just like fire into the blob, basically. And right, so we've got our cavalry. We need to get these guys like over here ASAP. This front line is gonna fall so hard, so quickly.
It's been revealed.
Right, so yes, lots of lovely cav charging into the enemy bow rabble. Definitely don't want that. We've also got this ranged cav, which I'm going to take out. We just need to basically take all of these guys out. And then charge at the enemy back lines here, like as soon as possible. All right, so we're also just going to slow down for a moment to have a look at what the fights actually look like, which was a big comment in the last video. So this is kind of what the orc rabble, mix of like ruffians and what looks like Dunlendings kind of fighting in there versus our spearmen on the front line there, trying to hold as best as they can and failing big time, but that's okay. They have their, oh no, they are spears, yeah.
There's enough fleeing.
Let's charge these guys in, and let's get these guys over on the front line as well. And then, yeah, so we've got like loads of these cav. We've got these lovely berserkers trying to charge my esquires of Rohan. Gonna get these cav units into position to charge the backs of this unit. Actually, let's take the general into the forest for a moment and just charge these guys. All right, they're all done. We've got a general unit over here charging my light bow cav, which I feel like I can just take that unit out really quickly.
Enemy, our men have regrouped.
Oh, big charges on this general's unit as well. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to take him out pronto. Let's get this unit out of there. I think he's starting to suffer a little bit. What are we doing here? This general is holding, which is kind of annoying. So we'll get you guys out of there. Charge at that unit. They're committing the rest of their infantry into this front line. They're starting to fire at my archers, which isn't very cool. All right, we're going to commit another infantry unit in here. How are we doing here? Fatigue-wise active. Okay, so let's charge into these archers on this side. Let's get the general and that other unit up here as well. Nice. Nice. I like that. Faster, lads. Faster. And we can get these guys in here as well.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Right. We're going to charge the general now. Here we go. Here we go. Big charges. Nice. Let's cease fire, lads. Cease fire on the archers. All right. Solid charges. Let's get back out. Oh, man, this fight. Whew. It's the archers, man. The archers are the most dangerous thing. All right, you guys have done your job, so you can, like, go back. I don't want you firing anymore.
Enemy units
Once
have
we've
rallied
taken
in
these
return to
archers
the
out,
battle.
all we're going to do is basically charge into the rear of the remaining infantry and finish this battle off. Let's have a look at the general's unit. What do these guys look like? Oh, dude. It's Ugluk with his white hand. There he is. All right, one by one, the enemy infantry is starting to retreat on that front line as well.
The enemy are
Battle's
losing
turning in his
ground.
favor. Let's do a charge over here. Boom. All right, I do want to kill Ugluk though, so where is that guy? There he is. We're gonna chase after him, General, before he gets away. He thinks he can just attack Rohan and just run like that? Come on, Ugluk. You got another thing coming, buddy. The Rohirrim. That's right. Oh, and that's the other cav that I totally forgot about. Where is he? Where is he? He's one left. It's just him. Okay, there you go. Nice. All right, so Ugluk decided to attack Rohan at Faceberg with a pretty large army, and we absolutely demolished him. He and his subordinates, the entire army has been well, except for these guys, but we'll hunt them down. We'll destroy them, kick them out of Rohan. And then yeah, if we can get Theoden awoken, I still don't know what the correct verbal usage there is. But yeah, once we do that, this campaign is just gonna go to the max. Right, these two units are gonna die. Got another follower we can address here, which I'm going to give again to the Rohirrim horse breeders for that upkeep, which is really powerful, I think, for Rohan with its excellent cavalry. I think I want to go for melee attack and defense and morale. That would be really cool. So Banners of the Will of the West for Theodred would be quite nice. Unless there's one here that's extra attack versus orcs. Yeah, morale +2 against orcs. Enemy siege holdout time. Yeah, let's go for this one. The +2 morale against orcs, I think it would be quite nice. All right, so Isengard's been swiftly kicked in the teeth.
Rohan must stand.
They actually don't have another army mustered, so it's going to be a while before they can come back from this. They have a lot of really good infantry defending the city, as you can see, plus some siege equipment. So we're not going to attack Isengard just yet. We're going to let this war kind of go on for a little bit longer. -3 here, -4 here, -2 here. So this is going to be the next province for sure. But the next turn, we should have more treacherous influences removed from Theoden. So that would be good. We have met a couple other factions now as well. So Harondor to the south, Druidane, Crow here. Totally butchering some of this pronunciation, but yeah, so we've met a few other people. Let's see if Lothlorien will give us some non-aggression. Nope, not yet. Okay. We could do some more building as well, but to be honest, like with this going on here, I kind of just want to get this done. I know a few people were asking about that in the last, in the first part of the video as well. So, yes, I think that's really going to be the end of this turn. Let's see if Isengard starts mustering, if there's another Dunlending army maybe as well. Faceburg's garrison's been heavily damaged, so we need that to be replenished soon. Yeah, what a heroic battle. That was really fun. Right, let's end the turn. All right, Drums of War. At odds with several of our hostile neighbors, many amongst our factions seek to profiteer from the potential plunder and make a name for themselves. Others are simply joining the ranks out of a sense of duty. Drums of War. +4 control. Yes! Excellent. So some provinces are starting to turn positive, which is cool. Plus, we've just cleansed another bit of corruption. The next part is the King's Awakening, which is super, super exciting. I guess we don't really need an army on this side of Rohan anymore. Are we at war with anyone on this side? I think we're these guys. Right, they declared war on us. Our strength rating is pretty good though, so I don't imagine they're going to attack us anytime soon. So Eomer is coming swiftly towards the west, where he will be doing a bit of recruitment and potentially starting to retake Gap of Rohan here. So having a general kind of taking Dunseld, Ginberg, and then maybe Theodred when, not Theodred, Theoden when he awakens, we can gather a nice large army and storm Isengard while holding this kind of, you know, flank. If there's anything building-wise that helps replenishment, it would be quite cool as well, but don't think we have any access to that either. So yeah, we're just gonna hold for a moment and not do too much, gather some cash, and then do a little bit of recruitment on Faceburg as well, because we will probably get attacked by Isengard one more time by Lurtz. That's who I was thinking about. Lurtz potentially in the next like 3-4 turns as well. So by the time I'm guessing Theoden awakens, we're gonna have Lurtz attacking Faceburg. Let's see how that goes. So Gondor has called for aid against Mordor, which I love. They're offering 1,000 in coin, which doesn't seem like enough. Considering the stakes in this war, I feel like I should be paid a bit more, Gondor. They're offering 1,500. I'm reasonable, Denethor. Okay, I'm reasonable. I can agree to 1,500 against Mordor. That sounds like a pretty good deal. Not really, but okay, let's accept. We're gonna accept the call to aid Gondor. All right, the goblins are at war with Lothlorien. We've constructed a ceramist. Oh my god, my pronunciation. Which I did start a couple turns ago before we started this part. It basically gives me 5% on agricultural buildings, 200 manufacture, 20 kilnful of pottery, and less growth, less food consumption, or more food consumption rather, which is I think quite cool. I think the plus 5% to agricultural buildings is quite important. That's why I want to keep going like these shepherd farming buildings over here for some more wealth as well, which is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, we're gonna move Eomer towards Grimslade over here, and I think we're gonna do maybe a little bit more recruitment in this army. Maybe we'll do like be a mustard. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna wait on the recruitment. I want control in this province to come to the positive, because that's gonna decrease costs massively, guys, massively. So we're gonna wait until that to begin recruiting, and in the meantime we can start building some buildings, as people have been pointing out in the last part of this series. Why aren't you building buildings, Terminator? Here we are, we're building the buildings. Okay, pretty much all I want to do really this turn. Nothing on diplomacy, nothing on recruitment, buildings, blah blah blah. Let's end the turn. All right, top of the turn, turn 15, 2 turns until Theoden awakens. Isengard is hard in the recruitment phase at the moment, which is totally understandable, of course. And I kind of want to give my garrison here the rest of these troops with Eomer, but I don't know. I feel like Faceburg can hold this one as well. I mean, we destroyed 4,500 troops with just over 16 or 2,600 or something like that, which was a pretty good result considering the numbers. So yeah, I don't feel too much pressure to continue investing recruitment wise. Still not much I can do building wise as well. So let's continue on to the next turn. All right, guys, so Isengard has attacked us again at Faceberg, led by General Lurtz. I am so excited about this, so we are going to dive straight in. All right, so the battle has started, guys. With this one, I'm going with a little bit of a different strategy. I do have most of my infantry committed here, so they just drive straight forward. But this time with the archers, I'm actually going to flank with the archers this side, backed up by cavalry. And I'm going to send, obviously, the rest of the cavalry up here. But I want to have the archers kind of pelting them from behind to begin with at the start. So that's going to be the main kind of strategy here. We're going to wait for them to drive up. And in the meantime, let's get our cavalry up here.
We have sighted the enemy.
And ready to go. Yep, they're going straight for the front line there, which is awesome. And let's get these cav units out here. They're going to start committing their cavalry as well, which is excellent. Let's get the archers out. Oh, they're going straight into it. Wow.
Be on guard.
Excellent. Got our cavalry almost in position. We can send our archer unit out to start hunting Lurtz. Oh, where is he? Let's slow this down. There he is. The man himself. Well, not the man. The Uruk himself on the battlefield. Saruman desperately sending Lurtz out to fight us this early in the campaign. I'm so excited about this. Right, so front line is holding. Archers are coming out here. We've got our 2 cav units who will cover them. We'll send them over here. So we've got some archers over on this side that we will just start charging in. We'll send the most kind of able-bodied unit into the front there, and then we've got these supply wagons that are really cool units as well, actually, drawn by
The enemy has discovered our
these
hidden
massive cave trolls. Amazing, amazing models. Damn, it just impresses me so much. All right, so they're going in there. We've got the cav units over here. Let's have you starting to attack Lurtz. We'll have you charge at this archer unit as well. Looks like Lurtz is going to go straight ahead here. The front line is starting to shift a little bit, so we're going to commit some more troops. Lurtz is going straight in here, man, against our cavalry, which is pretty smart, to be fair. I feel like his bodyguard unit and him can take out a lot of our cavalry. I'm going to stop pelting our cav and move our cavalry back, because I think we're losing a little too many troops here. And these guys can start, really attacking them, the front line. Lurtz is going for the other cav unit now. Man, he's lost 10 men, 10 Uruks already. That guy has started to retreat. We'll just finish him off. I wonder if the trolls attack. Oh, no, they don't. They're just models. Fair enough. This cav unit is starting to lose as well against Lurtz. Lurtz is powerful, man.
Keep them at a distance.
Let's just get archers going straight in. They're all retreating. If we can get Lurtz's attention, we can just take that last unit out as well. And then maybe we'll just charge him from both sides. How are these archer volleys doing? We're getting some friendly fire, but not much. It's all kind of centered around here. Lurtz coming at our archers. Let's charge him, see what happens. You guys can hold fire. Nice charging. I don't think he has a lot of armor, so our calves should do pretty decent work. Oh, Lurtz is dead!
Is fallen.
Oh, Lurtz is dead! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I mean, look at this powerful pack of cav. They demolished. They absolutely demolished in that charge. Get you guys over here. 43. They've killed 43 of my cavalry, which is just ridiculous. Let's get you guys out of here. I do not trust. I mean, this general's bodyguard, damn, that's impressive. Should we just take the rest of these out with a volley of arrows? Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, man. I feel like archers are quite OP at the moment in Dawnless Days. Their general's dead. These tribal spearmen, orc warriors, hill wardens, they're all going to start failing. I mean, I could charge my cav, but I feel like they should just be on cleanup duty at this point. Just kill everyone that's left. 49 there. You guys can keep charging. Or not charging, firing. These guys can take them out. You focus fire on them. Yeah, there you go. Right. You guys can hold fire. Hold fire. We'll just chase down the enemy that's left here. All right. What a victory. Oh, there goes Lurtz. It's over. Wow. Heroic victory. Wow, they only had 55 remaining. That's crazy. All right, so Lurtz has been killed in battle by Theodred. Who's the next general? Ugaluk again. Okay, fair enough. Let's give him another follower, which I think I'm going to go with Shield Maid this time. For commander's unit, the bodyguard. Yeah, bodyguard's quite cool as well. I think we'll go with Shield Maid though. So, got the heroic victory. We got a shepherd built over in the Dunharrow, which is cool. We do have a lot of money as well, so we could probably build a little bit more around here, one of our provinces. I kind of want to get Outriders, which is an agent here for Rohan. So we'll go for the Traveler Lodges. And then, guys, I think we are one turn away from awakening Theoden. So, the time has come. How exciting. Let's just repair Faceberg as well. We have 1,000. This is it, guys. All right, ending the turn. All right, King's Awakening. Little placeholder description here, but growth +5, focus development rate +50%. That is crazy. And control +5 due to political turmoil. All provinces. Theoden is here. I love it. Yes, we've got him, guys, and we can start maybe giving him some units and taking the fight. Oh, he gets 3 followers. That is awesome. Orc Slayer, so +1 morale against orcs. Stalwart, +2 morale. Authority enables Warcry. Charismatic. And as King Theoden, he gets 4th EORLINGAS, an ability here. -1 command, -1 authority, but +1 loyalty to all characters as well. Awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Right, so followers-wise, I am 100% gonna get the elite Rohirrim horse breeders, and then maybe we'll go with fending. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Farmer, no. Hornblower could be really cool. Yes. And then maybe we go with Shield Maid as well. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Right, and then obviously Isengard is going to attack probably in the next turn or the one after. So now that we're not spending any money on technology, we can maybe start going into other bits here. -10% for infantry units recruitment is pretty powerful. So I think we'll go there, focus on the military side of things, build up and start taking back our lands, the Gap of Rohan, and taking the fight to Isengard as well. We do want control to start getting into the positive, I think, before we do any like crazy recruitment. But I mean, we've got the money, so maybe we can at least start building a bit and getting more income. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go with commerce then here. As we get more and more money, we'll just start building buildings to get a bit more and build up the economy and wait until control is a bit more in the positive. All right, but yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the turn for the moment here. So I just saw Mordor attack Osgiliath and lose. So Gondor is doing a pretty good job of defending this front line over here against Mordor. Look at how menacing these mountains are, man. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I think Gondor might have to be my next playthrough after this one. But right, so we've got a little bit more money now. All that is doing well. We got a couple more buildings being built. I need control to start going in the positive, so we might have to wait a few turns here before things start getting recruited. Maybe I'll just move Theoden up here as well. Plus 12 positive is pretty good. Hopefully in a few turns. What is recruitment looking like right now? 690, 600 is actually really good. Yeah, not yet, but in a few turns we'll start recruiting for sure. All right, top of the turn, we've met the Corsairs. Interesting. We've got the minus 10% recruitment cost for infantry, which is awesome. What else can we get here? What else can we get? +1 experience for cavalry units with the farrier and blacksmith unlocked as well. That's very cool. I feel like the +1 for cavalry units would be really cool. So we'll go for that. And then maybe we'll start recruiting a little bit of infantry. We'll go for a couple mustard axes. Mustard. I saw somebody commented saying I pronounced that like mustard, like yellow mustard. So funny, made me laugh out loud. Mustard axes. I don't know how to say that properly. Okay, and then maybe in the next turn we'll do a little building. We did get a couple buildings completed. We can recruit an outrider here. Oh, not quite. Maybe I'll just not recruit 3 mustard axes. Every time I say it, I remember now. We'll get an outrider. I'm quite excited about having an outrider. They don't really come with anything. We'll just recruit Graham. And let's see, what is Graham? Graham can observe, increases the chance of spotting hidden enemies, slightly increases control. That's cool. Oh, here we go. So he can enables infiltrates, campaign movement range plus 20%. That's cool. Interesting. All right, let's get you. I can't get him to go into settlements. Okay, no worries. Let's leave you there for the moment, and then maybe we'll move you over here to help us with control as well. Denethor is asking us to attack the Corsairs as well, so yeah, I think we can agree to that. We're pretty safe away from them, and the extra money would help. Okay, here comes Isengard as well, of course, attacking Faceburg again. They won't bring that second army they were mustering, but again, I mean, this is just not going to go their way at all. So I might not show this battle. We've had 2 massive Faceburg battles already anyway, so I'm just going to dive in, battle it, and then we'll come out once I've won. See you in a minute. All right, so that battle was pretty straightforward. We demolished them, absolutely. They came from a different direction this time, which was interesting. But yeah, they had absolutely no chance. They did destroy a lot more of the garrison, though. So if they do attack again, I need to have a bit more troops, I think, to be able to survive it. Right, so that's Ugluk destroyed. Another army done. What's the next general? It's Mog. All right, so Mog has been mustering already, but I'm interested in maybe taking back one of these settlements pretty pronto. So I'm thinking about maybe sending Theodred over to Dunseld and moving up Eomer and recruiting some more cavalry. I think that would be quite cool, especially since control is doing even better now. Faceburg needs a bit of repairs. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Dunseld. Let's see what they've got. Okay, so we just captured it. That's fine. So we'll just occupy it. And we will move Eomer up to Faceburg and do a little recruitment with him. Because he's got, if I remember correctly... Yeah, he's got the horsemen. So upkeep, that's all totally fine. So yeah, I think we'll recruit a couple more cav units in this army and maybe some mustard axes. Mustard axes. We'll just do that one for the moment. And then yeah, we've got Dunseld here. Oh, and it's got all its buildings, which is fun. So that's cool. I think I'm going to leave Ginberg for the moment and focus on Isengard. So, yeah, let's get a few more units, and then maybe in the next few turns, we will actually take the fights to Isengard itself. I want to have 2 armies. I want to have maybe like 20 units of infantry so we can try and at least get some of the gates open and then just charge in with cavalry, basically, is the plan with the Orthanc. We've got this Outrider over here with Graham, which I kind of want to get into supporting Theoden. And then once Theoden is ready to have an army, then we will attack with Theoden and Éomer and Theodred and just take Isengard. Right, okay, yeah, that's all I want to do here. Let's end the turn. Oh, cool. All right, so we've reached dominance level 2. We can get a second governor, which is the biggest difference here. So that is actually really good. I do want another governor.
Political power is
West Eminent, which is where Edoras is, I'm pretty sure. Erkenbrand is good. Elfhelm, what has he got? So he's got authority, command, influence, and control. He's not bad. What about gambling? Gambling, tax rate, influence, control. I bet there's like a really OP one here. Grimbold, influence +2, loyalty, authority. Oh, he's got an ability, so we won't use him. Influence +2, growth, and tax rate. So Hama could be a good one. No, we won't do him. I think we're gonna go with Hama, and we'll go with West Eminent. Get that tax rate a bit higher. We've recruited those units as well, which is nice. So very happy about that. Maybe we can build a building as well, actually. 300 from animal husbandry, which is pretty big, and +35 food in the region as well. We've got down here, we've got some buildings we can build. +5%, all recruits, extra padding. And this building over here, Rohan horse archers, Rohan skirmishers. We can recruit an elder with the hall, which is quite cool. And +2 control due to authority, -15% corruption. That could be really cool, actually, getting the hall here. Let's do that. Why not? Gathering field, upgrade. We've got this right now, the Outriders gathering. If we get this, we get, whoa, I like that. Gathering field with some yeomen of the mark, sword thane. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for that tech. We'll go with internal communications lines. That's fun. I think we're going to get attacked one more time before we attack Isengard by the looks of things. Fair enough. I think that's all I'm going to do in this turn, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so we've got an invading army, the Fangs of Orthanc. If we defeat this one, we get -15% recruitment cost, +4 control faction-wide. Damn, these are amazing. So that's the army there. They're going to come for sure through to Faceburg. But we do, at the moment, have a Dunlending army led by Serwyd, Wardens of the Wildwood, which is attacking around Faceburg as well. So we might have to defeat them first before doing anything further.
Rohan must stand.
I mean, I could just attack with these two armies on either side, but to be honest, I kind of just want like a defensive fight at Faceburg again. It's so easy to defeat these armies when they're just all piled in a choke point with lots of arrow towers and all that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Agent details, we can give a follower to our Outrider, which is fun. Or with the Outrider, we get a lot of campaign movement range. Let's go with the Scout. Get that extra control here in this province. Yeah, that sounds good. Right, let's see what this Dunlending army is going to do. All right, so like I said, they actually brought a second army up as well. So this is just all, this part has all been about defending Faceburg, which I actually really love. Okay, we're going to dive in. I'm going to see what kind of a battle it's going to be like. I'm going to record it and talk anyway, and I might add it into this part, but if it's just kind of a more straightforward one, then we will skip it. So you will see in a moment whether you're going to watch this battle, but let's dive straight in. So we lost about 800. It was a pretty massive battle, but we did destroy like 97% of them. I chased down as much as I could, but I couldn't take out all of them, which is totally fine. So we're gonna go for the. I think we're gonna go for the cash here. They're gonna retreat back. And that's fine. I think what we'll do is we will hunt them down with Theodred. So we'll go with Theodred here, attack this one, take them out. And then with the other one, I will hunt them down using Éomer rather than Theodred. So let's just get down there and take you out as well. Excellent. And then I'm pretty sure Isengard's going to attack in the next turn as well.
Men of Rohan. Right
Just go back through here, and then we've got a few bits and bobs to do on this side of things. Go with that. The shield maid, which I really like. We got Theodred over here, Theoden over here. We've got a bit more money now as well from those fights, so we can recruit a bit more units. Our cav here is a bit damaged, so I might go for, again, a couple mustard axes and some cavalry units, some scouts. So 2 Dunlending armies destroyed. What is that? 2 or 3 Isengard armies destroyed as well. And I think we're going to strike at Isengard in the next few turns. Let's end this turn and see what happens next. All right, so we've constructed the hall over at Aldburg down here. I did see some movement over here as well. So I think Mordor might be striking at Osgiliath soon. And then some other Corsair movement over here, which is kind of cool. Gondor seems to be holding. And then, you know what? Maybe we just go on the offensive. Well, they'll only have this single unit with maybe 2 or 3 other units and the garrison, which is a pretty decent garrison. I mean, they've got tier 3 heavy melee infantry, Uruk-hai, Handstormers, Berserkers. This is a very... they have crossbows, but I do want to take the fight to them sooner rather than later. So, yeah, let's see what they do next. Maybe they come actually after Dunseld. That would be interesting, because Dunseld has like a garrison as well, doesn't it? But it's still mustering, so this could be quite a difficult fight to win. I think I'd rather give up Dunseld if they're going to attack it, because these units are all going to take a lot of damage from that siege. I think I'd rather just retreat here to Grimslade and see what this army does. If they attack Faceburg, I've got this in the bag. If they attack Grimslade in this army, I've got that in the bag as well. But against Dunseld, I think I would take too many casualties to then be effective and go on the offensive against Isengard. Expert charge defense. Yeah, we don't really need that. Okay, yeah, let's just go with mustard axes. And then, okay, ending the turn. Let's see what happens next. All right, so yes, this army is going to attack Faceburg again, which I'm going to quick save and do myself. And then, yeah, I'll show this battle if it's good, but if not, we'll just move on. Okay, here we go. All right, that's another army destroyed. Looks like we didn't destroy all of them, but that's okay. What is going on down there? Okay, so mission succeeded. Minus 15% recruitment cost, which is pretty big as well. So what we will do is... I want all 3 of these generals in my fight against Isengard. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 12 infantry units here. They have 4 units mustered there at Isengard. Plus, of course, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 12 mega powerful infantry there as well. I'm kind of intimidated, to be honest. We did also recruit, we did unlock, oh no, next turn we're going to unlock those interesting other units there as well. Let's just destroy this last army in our lands and kick them out of Rohan. Get the money as well. What I want to do, actually, is lure them out into a land battle. So kind of like what I'm thinking is I besiege them with a small army, maybe led by Theoden, and then they attack Theoden, reinforced by these other 2 armies with heavy cavalry numbers. That would be kind of what I want to do. Okay, they're not quite in range, so let's get these guys over here. Eomer back into Faceburg for the replenishment for the moment, and we'll have him do a little bit of recruitment as well. Let's do some mustard spears, and then in the next turn, we're going to try and bait them in and see how that works. Right, okay, see you in a turn. All right, so we are in the negative now, but I am ready to strike at Isengard, so we're going to try this. We're going to attack with Theoden. And we're going to besiege this lovely, lovely city. We'll get a couple rams and some siege towers. ×2. Okay, cool. So we'll get that going there, and then we'll have the reinforcing
Follow me.
armies just outside. And if they attack, I'm going to be very, very happy. But yeah, so this is going to be cool. I'm running out of money quickly, though, so I might just increase the tax level slightly. Control is going to be in the negative for a little bit, but hopefully not for long. If we can just take Isengard in the next turn and they attack, that'll be so cool. Right. And then we did the tax rate technology, which is cool. Let's do control, maybe. That would be a good one. Oh, exciting. Let's see what Isengard does with this. All right, so they did not attack, which is totally fine. If I attack right now with Theoden, which I can, I don't know why.
The battle awaits.
I'm gonna attack that army, interestingly. Why don't we go a little bit over here and then see. Okay, so they're outside the city. Oh. Okay, so we go like over here. Hold on, let's just get a little bit closer and see. Yeah, the balance of power is really nice. I'm just gonna quick save this for a moment and see what happens here. I won't fight this battle in front of you guys either way, so I just want to see what the auto-resolve result is. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, we're gonna destroy the army, and I'm not fighting it. I think that was worth the auto-resolve. So we'll have the follower here, which I will do. What do we want to do here? When attacking, maybe the hornblower would be good. And then we are supporting. We're still supporting the siege only with one army. Ah, okay, that's not good. They might attack
Riders of the mark.
on an open land battle, which could be quite difficult for us. Can I forced march and get into range?
Follow me.
I can, but I don't know if in forced march I reinforce. Okay, let's just end the turn and see what happens here. I'm not totally sure how this is going to work, but let's see what happens. I'm just going to reduce the tax level again because we have enough money to cover it. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so they did attack Theoden as he was besieging, but we just didn't have the reinforcing army that was in forced march, and it was just way too difficult to battle. I actually fought it and lost Theoden, so we're definitely not doing that route. What we're going to do is we're going to have Theoden now besiege again, and have him get, not ladders, we're going to do some siege towers, some rams, and we've now got Theodred supporting as well. Let's just double check this. Oh, okay. So we could actually fight a land battle, because I attacked with Theoden, and they sallied out, basically. So maybe we can do this and get the advantage and then take the city. So this is going to be the final battle of this part, and if we win, we've basically taken over and destroyed Isengard. Let's get straight into it, guys. All right, guys, so the battle has begun. We've got the Tower of Isengard, the Orthanc in the distance there, which I just love as a background to this final massive battle. And so we've got our reinforcements coming in now. We're all going to kind of meet up, infantry line up, and then we're going to start moving forward towards them. So we'll have all our spears, I think, like front and center, fresh, active. Okay, right. Keep going up and seeing where they are. They're probably just over this hill here, I'm guessing. Scouts of Rohan going to see where the enemy is. Big Rohan army in the back there. Oh, that's so cinematic. Where are they? Oh, there they are. There they are. They've found us. See if we can get some warg riders shot. They took some hits, but not really. Okay, so the army is assembled. Let's get the big cav group over on this side. Looks like the wargs are just gonna maybe come after my main cav group on the left. Bit suicidal of them. Let's just hunt them down and keep an eye on the enemy infantry here.
Riders of the mark.
And push forward a little bit. Okay, the cavalry is getting straight into the line of sight of the crossbows, so we're just going to move them back here. Riders are getting into position. These wargs are going straight into my spears, which is totally fine by me. And then we'll just have these guys pull through. Oh, they are actually destroying my spearmen. Let's just support them with a bit more troops. Let's corner these guys. Have a couple of cavalry units come at their rear as well. Let's just pause for a moment. Right, you guys can push up. We're going to take out the general with like 2 waves in the rear. And then these guys, once the enemy infantry's been fully committed, we're going to just clean up their crossbow, which have been really, really powerful in previous battles. All right, they've seen the cavalry in the rear. Let's push up and support the infantry with a bit more troops. You guys can all come back. Rohirrim!
Gather your weapons.
These guys can get another big charge in the rear. It's like the enemy general charged to support
Men of Rohan.
the crossbow units here. So let's just pull back a little bit. All right. Enemy general is dead. Okay, so that must be one of them. Big charge on the rear of these guys as well. Get over there. Send the infantry around. Where's Theoden? Theoden is back here. That's cool. Charge you guys. We've got a lot of halves in the fight here that are not quite winning yet. Right. Let's charge in. Let's charge in.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
Go for another charge into maybe this section that are kind of not doing too hot. Not too hot. I'm going to try and cycle around with this unit. Big charges. Big charges. Let's just charge over into the rear here. How are we doing here? Almost done, almost done. Enemy general's unit is breaking there. They're broken. These guys are all broken now. Let's charge into that unit. And we've lost like pretty much all of our infantry now. But that's okay, that's okay. We've got tons of cavalry. And they're powerful cavalry. Big charges over here.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Nice. All right, let's get a couple of these cav units over, breaking up a little bit so we can charge from either side.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you! Prepare for battle.
Infantry fight is still going on. All right, let's go for a big charge in the rear here with these guys. Nice. Excellent, excellent. Big, massive Rohirrim group just gathering around here. This is the final kind of blob that we just need to get through. Here we go. Charging. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Prepare for
Another big charge. Another big charge. Here we go.
Units, watch out!
Yes.
Our troops are being ambushed!
I think with that, we should hopefully have smashed these units here. All right, let's just chase the stragglers down here.
We outnumber the enemy!
Amazing. Amazing. That was such a cool battle. Wow. I mean, the Uruk-hai were just completely destroyed. I lost a lot of men as well. Like 90% of my infantry, but wow, that was just such a decisive, crazy cool victory. I love it. I love it. All right, and with that, with the main kind of garrison destroyed as well, I think we can take Isengard. So I've allocated the entire army to Theoden's army here. And like I know that it's the and I know that, you know, the auto-resolve is clearly in our favor, and we've just defeated, like, the majority of the army. I feel like playing it as a token battle would be kind of fun, just to see Isengard, the battle map, and see Saruman himself and destroy all of that, basically. So I'm going to quick save this. We're going to go in, and we're going to try and win this battle with the little that we've got here. So let's get in there and see what's happening. All right, so here we are. I really don't know how this is going to go. They've got crossbow units, so these crossbowmen can probably, I feel like, take us all out really quickly. But let's see, maybe the ram is protective enough. Our infantry can get up and start ramming. We're going to be able to get the gate. Look at this map, guys. Look how amazing this team is to create a map like this. Isn't it just crazy? Like, look at this thing. That is amazing.
The enemy has destroyed our siege equipment.
Oh, hold up. Okay, that's not cool. How did that happen? Oh, right. We actually took the gate already. Wow. I did not see that happening so fast. Right. So we're going to send in the Rohirrim and just go straight for Saruman, who... Where is he? I see a unit on this side, but I don't actually see him. Oh, there they are. There's Saruman. We're gonna line everyone up here. This is crazy. Here we go. And we're gonna go for a massive Rohirrim charge right into Saruman the White. Let's just pause it for a moment and have a look at him. Where is he? There he is. He doesn't actually have his staff, but here we go. This is it, guys. The finale. We're gonna go boom. And him as well. And we'll do like melee defense for everyone. Here we go. Massive charges. Right into Saruman, who's fallen onto the ground.
They're trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Hopefully I don't lose anyone too important. Maybe let's pull through with a few.
Their general is dead.
Oh, Saruman's dead. Charge from the Orthanc side. Hold on, let's slow down for a moment. Let's charge into these guys. Let's charge into the crossbowmen and that crossbowman unit as well. I mean, what an end to this part. This is incredible.
Victory!
Wow.
This is your day.
Amazing. Rohan has taken Isengard, taken the Orthanc. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. And with that, guys, Saruman the White has been destroyed, killed. Isengard is ours. We lost 1 infantry in it, but that's okay. And we've won the big war. We'll loot for the cash. Let's see what kind of buildings. Oh my god, they have loads of buildings. Wow. That is insane. I love it. Okay. And then we'll, I think we'll go down with these guys and start replenishing here as well. Wow. Okay, that is a lot. That is a lot. Can we convert them? No, not really. Okay. Let's dismantle. We'll dismantle that. Iron deposit could be good, so we can repair that one. Level 3 Isengard is a lot to repair right now. I think we'll dismantle it to level 2. We will repair it from there, and we'll leave these 2 to convert, I think, because all the dismantling will give us a lot of money in the next turn. So, right. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode of this campaign. We've got the Dunlendings, obviously, still amassing armies to attack us. We need to take Ginberg back, the Gap of Rohan, and then we might go forth and raise these cities, or maybe take them back. Let's see. And then, obviously, in the next episode, or maybe the episode after, we will begin to send aid to Gondor and begin the fight against Mordor and the evil in the world. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and you've been enjoying this campaign. I have been loving it, and I can't wait to do the next few episodes with you as well, and then begin to explore the rest of the other factions in this amazing mod, Dawnless Days. If you're interested, check out the Discord. I've linked below in the video description as well to get in there, find out all you want to know about the campaign, when it's releasing, which is next Friday, by the way, and when it releases, to get notified and get downloading and play it yourself. There are lots of other playthroughs happening right now as well with other creators who are really, really cool. You know, Jackie Fish, Pope John Paul, Pixelated Apollo, really great videos to watch. And, you know, as usual, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned if you want to watch the next part in this campaign and more Total War videos just like this. All right, see you guys.